January Jumpstart program starts today. January 4th, we're starting you off with a core stability circuit to give you a baseline level of postural stability and function to carry throughout the week so that we can develop the movements that we want to get to by the end of the month. So you're going to see a trend throughout our program where we're not only trying to get you fit and achieve your body composition goals, but we're also trying to make you more functional and athletic. Because really, sustainable fitness is not just about physique, it's about being able to do movements in a variety of different ways. So this exercise here is meant to give you a little bit of a metabolic boost, gets the heart rate up, really challenges the endurance of the abdominal wall, and also works that six-pack as a little bonus. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to start with in our warm-up today, we're going to do 3 exercises, 3 rounds through. The reps are going to be in the video description, and we're going to start with a bird dog. Okay, so for our bird dog, we want to make sure that hands are under shoulders. Okay, we want to make sure that the crease of your elbow is in line with your thumb. So you're going to screw your shoulders into the ground like you're almost trying to tear a piece of the floor apart. Okay, knees are under hips, and we're going to go alternating arm and leg out in front. But I want you to try and reach as far forward with your hand and as far backward with your heel as you can. So you're stretching out across your spine. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Hold nice and solid. Come back in. Take your time to get reset. And then we're going to reach again on the other side, getting nice and long across the body in reset, tabletop position. And we're going to continue to alternate here for the prescribed reps. Okay, our second exercise, we're going to stay on the floor and we're going to go to some plank shoulder taps. Okay, so I'll show you 2 variations here. The hardest variation will be up on the hands. Okay, again, we're going to have the elbow crease in line with the thumb. And I want you to take your time when you go to tap your shoulder and get nice and strong. Push the floor away so we're strong through that plant arm. Nice and flat across the back. Reach and tap nice and slow. Down, transfer your weight. Get strong, tap, and back down. Okay? Again, prescribed reps there. We're priming the sagittal plane now. We just did the transverse plane with the bird dog, and now we're going to get dynamic with a mountain climber. Okay? Now we're getting the heart rate up, getting prepped for the big workout to come. These mountain climbers, however, we don't want to go fast. We want to go slow and deliberate, staying in that plank position, drive forward, and then we're going to switch, get into control, switch, get in control, switch. And we're just going to go at this pace, nice and strong and stable through that low back, strong through the shoulders, split switch, switch for the prescribed reps. We're going to go through that circuit 3 times to get everything warmed up and all planes of motion, and then we're going to start our workout. All right, here we go. This is the workout for Monday. Now, to do the rest of this week's workouts, we're going to need an interval timer. So, if you're going to be doing this at home on the Zoom follow along, we're going to take care of that part for you. Just come ready to move, and we'll run you through the intervals. If you're going to do this at home on your own, I recommend just doing a quick search on the App Store for any gym interval timer. There's lots of free versions that are great. I personally recommend Seconds Pro app. It's a little bit of money. It's a one-time investment. It's amazing for any type of gym interval timing. It's very easy to use. And we're going to set up a 45-second work period, 15-second rest period for 5 exercises, 1-minute break in between rounds, and we're going to do 4 rounds total. So it'll be about a 24-minute workout with the warm-up on top of this, and I promise you're going to get that heart pumping. So here we go. First exercise, plank leg abductions. Okay? So again, you're not going to see a lot of crunches or Russian twists in this core workout, but what you're going to see is a lot of functional movement where we're trying to stabilize the spine and move our body parts off of this platform. A very functional approach to core training. So we're going to start in a plank. Now, if a plank from the toes is too much for you, absolutely a plank from the knees is going to be an effective strategy. In fact, this plank from the knees is a 6-month developmental sequence. It's a very important position for us to learn how to stabilize our spine against gravity, and you're not going to miss out on this exercise if you need to be down here. okay? I'm gonna show the version from the toes. We wanna make sure that we're tucking our tail up underneath us. So instead of having our tail up in the sky, we're gonna tuck our tail, okay? Nice straight neutral spine. And from here, you're gonna take one leg out as far as it can to the side, tap, bring it back in control, and then we're gonna do the opposite leg, opposite side. Okay, so we're gonna go side to side here. We wanna make sure we're locking in that core position. We're not shifting our body side to side. We're locked in, nice and strong through the shoulders. Tap, reset, tap, reset, tap, reset. Okay, from the knees, same thing. Out and tap, in and stabilize, out and tap, in and strong. Okay, tap, strong, tap, strong. So lots of options there to get you started. 45 seconds. Take a little break. We're going to switch over to the next exercise, which is going to be a single leg drop or a dead bug pattern. So we're going to get into a dead bug position. Dead bug position here on our back. Okay, legs at 90 degrees. I want you to make sure that your back is smashed or glued to the floor behind you. Okay, so I don't want to be able to get my hand in behind your low back. I want you to take that spine and glue it to the floor behind you. And then you're going to take your single dumbbell that we've asked you to have, up overhead. Now you certainly don't need a dumbbell to do this movement. You can put your arms overhead without. The dumbbell just helps set the shoulders. Okay, a little bit extra challenge. From here, keeping that low back nice and flat, you're going to drop one heel to the ground, bring it back up, reset, down to the ground, up and reset. We're going to alternate for 45 seconds of work, slow and control. So this is not about how many reps you can do in 45 seconds. It's about maintaining that back contact with the floor as you control your lowering. Okay, 45 seconds there. Now, we're going to spike the heart rate a little bit. So we're going to get up and we're going to do drop squats. Okay, so a drop squat is where we're going to start from a standing position. We're going to hop out and into a squat and then back up. Okay, now there's a couple variations here. You can step out and squat and step in. So this is the easiest version. Okay, or we can drop into a quarter squat or a half squat. And then finally we can do the full thing where we're dropping into a full squat. Okay, so we're hopping out, squat, hands come out for counterbalance, chest stays up nice and high. We're getting that metabolism up with 45 seconds of in and out squats. Okay, then we're going to challenge that squat pattern and the stability required to do it by doing some single leg squats. Okay, so that sounds challenging, it might sound intimidating, I promise you, bear with me. And we're gonna develop this skill and ability together, okay? So, first variation, this is where I want you to start, maybe round one, okay? One leg, you're gonna balance on one leg, make sure you've got a high box bench, couch, coffee table behind you, okay? And you're gonna slowly lower with one leg to the box, sit down, two legs, come on up, and then we're gonna switch sides and repeat. So again, one leg, we're going to slowly lower. 3, 2, 1. Sit down, two legs, and up. Okay? Maybe the next round, we're going to get a little bit better at this movement, feel a little bit more controlled. We're going to go single leg. We're going to go all the way down. Pause. Now I want you to shift your weight forward, feel the floor under your foot, and you're going to come up on one leg. Switch sides. Down. 3, 2, 1. Pause, shift your weight forward, push up through that leg, switch, repeat. Okay, now the hardest variation is going to be continuous. Okay, so we're going to go single leg, we're going to go down to our box, tap, and up. No pause, switch sides and repeat. Down, tap, up, repeat. Okay, lots of variations. Definitely an accessible movement, really working single leg stability. You've got that safety net behind you that lets you start doing something that's challenging and athletic. Very functional movement. We're going to finish off our circuit today with 45 seconds of shoulder elevated glute bridges. So, staying with that couch, coffee table, kitchen chair, living room chair, whatever you've got, we're going to go shoulders up. Okay, so I want you to feel those shoulder blades right on the edge of your box bench step. And from here, you're gonna drive through both feet. I want you to feel the whole foot on the floor, okay? And you're gonna push your hips towards the ceiling, squeeze at the top, keeping the ribs down and the abs crunch. So the temptation in this exercise is as you come up, you're gonna push through, but you're gonna extend your back. So you can see my ribs sort of open up like a pop can. We're gonna keep those ribs down, abs crunched. And as we come down, get nice and strong, squeeze all the way up, level spine, down in control, and we're gonna do 45 seconds of repetitions. Shoulder, leg, glute bridge. Shoulders, elevated, glute bridges. Okay, so that's Monday's workout. It's challenging. It's all about the core and spinal stiffness, getting that abdominal wall ready for the rest of our week.